Hey there, Internet friends. Trevor Starkey here with another Wrestling Wednesday video. We are, of course, still a couple weeks away from Wrestlemania, so I'll be doing predictions next week. So this week, I just want to talk about one of the storylines that has me the most confused right now is Cena calling out the Undertaker. Because obviously the rumor has been going for a month or so, or a couple months, that Undertaker versus Cena would be his WrestleMania match, and I don't want to see that. I don't after coming in after WrestleMania last year and then going back and watching WrestleMania. Undertaker versus Reigns shows his age, very much so, and I don't think he can necessarily put on that great of a match with Cena. So I don't want him messing up his legacy anymore. I just kind of want him to be able to rest in peace and all that stuff. And so the way that they're going about it, having set up Cena with this big road to WrestleMania, is he going to have a road to WrestleMania? He doesn't win the Royal Rumble. He doesn't win the Elimination Chamber match. He doesn't win the six-man match at Fastlane. So after all of that is said and done, he comes out and just calls out Undertaker, and every week he's basically just come out and called the Undertaker a coward for not the guy let the guy live his life. He retired, so to speak. Even though they never said the word retire, obviously the imagery of that was intended to evoke a retirement of him putting his outfit in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania at the end. He just comes across, Cena just comes across like a petulant little child not getting his way. And it's it's the weirdest way that they could have possibly made him go heel. And that's what they've done. You're picking on a 50-year-old man who maybe just wants to do his own thing. It's if he went after Stone Cold for the same kind of thing, called Stone Cold out and said these people want it, it's the dream match, come give it to them, or you're a coward. That would be ridiculous. So I just don't get the way they're going about it. If they're gonna do it, fine. I still think it's a bad call. I think it's not something I'm looking forward to seeing. Because I just I want to remember the Undertaker as in his heyday. I don't want to I want to remember Undertaker back in when I was originally watching WWE, or when I've gone back and watched his matches with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania. He could do some great stuff, but in recent years he was a part-timer and now he's a no-timer. But the match against Reigns was his only match that year. The match against Cena will be his only match this year. I just don't see what we really get out of that, especially if it ends up being a match where they can't the spot obviously that they had planned last year would be Roman Reigns reversing Undertaker and doing a tombstone. They botched it. They couldn't do it because Undertaker couldn't get the lift and get up there and help him out. So I don't want to see Cena try and do that same thing and recreate that moment or something like that. And I don't want this match. I don't want the match, and I don't want the way they've approached the match. It's just a weird thing, and so that's what's bugging me about. I think WrestleMania is going to have a lot of cool stuff, but I think this is one of those things that's going to be there's no way this ends up being the highlight of the show, especially with AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura, or Charlotte versus Asuka, or New Day versus Usos versus Bludgeon Brothers. There's so many great potential scene-stealing matches. Daniel Bryan's return, even though now it's pretty much guaranteed he's going to lose it because there's no way they're going to not hire, quote-unquote, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens back. So that's weird that he's going to lose his first match back, but whatever. I imagine they'll probably work it into somehow he gets betrayed by by Shane, and so it becomes like his quest against the Authority again, something like that. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, Undertaker versus Cena is just being really weirdly booked, and I just question what's going on with creative to like have said these are the choices we should make. We should just turn Cena into a giant like whiny pouty asshole and not have the Undertaker come on until maybe the show before WrestleMania, if that. So yeah, just all weird. Let me know what your thoughts on the on this kind of bout and the setup for it have been in the comments below. As always, I've been your host, Trevor Starkey from TrevorTrove.com. You can follow me at SnarkyStarkey on Twitter. And until next time, from here at the Trove, treasure your friends.